We should be back.
The YouTube video.
Yep. We're back on Twitch. We should be live. For those on Twitch and YouTube, I mean Twitch and Twitter. We do have some technical difficulties. I think this OBS kind of crashed on me. We're still seeing if we can get. Oh, yep, we are back. We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we are back. I need to edit it real quick. Oh crap. I can't. So I just need to do like the category is gaming, and then okay, I think we're good. Just waving. I do apologize. OBS cracked on us, so we are gonna head back into the game. Whew.
Feels great to
I don't
back.
know what the heck
Sam,
happened there.
did you
I
hear about
do
that
apologize.
Aarasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City called Kujira or the Whale. Apparently, the
Alright, let's see if we can get people to come back in. Can you guys make a Twitter post, please? Like one of you, I would appreciate that. Okay, and we're not actually that far back, so that's cool.
All depends what you're into.
Hey,
I don't know what happened. I think OBS just kind of took a shit.
get you something.
So
I'm looking for Evelyn Parker.
anyway, what were we talking
She's
about?
here.
Who's asking?
Name's V.
Old stuff like hairdressers.
It's a pleasure. I'm Mateo.
But yeah, like Forrester, what
So,
were we saying
Evelyn?
while we were fixing
Love's
things?
big.
I'm
What
sorry, I
do I
was
have to
kind of.
look
I wasn't really
Nothing
paying attention.
important. I was just saying about how pretty old technology is, and the people who remember it don't see that. They just see it as junk and crap and clutter. And if nothing else, they should at least see dollar signs. And it's like eBay. It's like, dude, eBay has been around for about 29 years. You should know what it is by now.
Yeah.
Money. Yeah, because my grandmother threw out this hairdryer from the 1950s from her salon she owned back then.
I like to know
That
everything
somebody
about
just drove by and picked up. She could have gotten about $4,000
Either that or it
for
was
that.
just
That's
a
going to
lucky
be a
guess.
display piece in someone's salon.
Why are we meeting here? Any particular
Fair
reason?
enough.
Actually, it
Yeah,
doesn't
you know
seem
what I'm talking about,
much
those
a
like
thing
big metal
this place.
beehives.
Oh gosh, yeah, I know
There's
exactly.
a
I'll take
picture
those
that I
compliments.
used to love as a kid, a
Come on.
painting, and I brought her
No
some
place
bags
we
that
can
had it
talk
on it.
right
I
here.
want to get this print on my wall because of my grandma being a hairdresser.
We'll be in the lounge
It's like
in
the
the
salon, and all the women are
Yeah,
sitting in there
it's
reading
not.
magazines, and one of them's little boy is asleep in his cowboy hat with his like 6-shooter and some marbles and stuff,
What can a
like at his
horny
mom's
girl
feet
like
where he just got bored and passed out.
So Johnny, I
That's
don't.
my child.
Yeah, sorry, I was just answering Johnny's thing. Johnny, I don't know exactly what happened. I think OBS just kind of took a shit on me, because like the stream just stopped. But thankfully, we got the stream back up and running. So yeah.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective.
So yeah,
And
it's like, what
trustworthy.
time is it? We
I
started
hope
at
it
8,
wasn't
so we've been going for
overselling.
about 2 hours.
You don't
Yeah,
give
I'll
a
probably
rat's
go for
dick
like another
what
hour,
Dex
2
thinks.
hours or so.
We both know that.
You have trouble accepting compliments?
No.
But yeah,
Just
I
like flatter's
apologize. We're
beneath
back
you.
though.
Am I wrong?
But yeah, this is another instance where you can see I'm running it in
Dex
streamer
is
mode
beneath you.
because she's wearing a bikini. In the normal
Have you
game,
known
she'd
each
be
other
nude.
long?
So what you're saying is I need to start playing this game as soon as the stream
I've
ends.
heard there are two kinds.
Yes, actually, yes,
Those
yes.
with
The
stable
stream, like,
Okay.
Long
Casper,
contracts
you've been
and
able to see the
short
game. You
leashes.
see how good it looks.
Oh yeah, I know.
Loyalty and predictability they value above all else. Then there's the other
See,
kind.
usually I do like a pistol build
Dex's
for this game.
kind.
So like because I'm doing swords and I'm like running up, it's like a
Come
totally
on.
different place
Can't
now
leave
for me.
that
So
hanging.
it's kind of interesting.
Headhunters.
Mhm.
They lay their trust elsewhere, not in people, but in a thing. Their intuition. They bet on potential. And if they lose that bet, it's the last
But
mistake
yeah, I do
they ever
find
make.
like Cyberpunk interesting,
I'm
especially in
hoping
our modern
Dex's
day.
intuition has
Because
served him
Cyberpunk
well in
has
this
kind of
case.
become like westerns, where like it's a bit
Let's
pastiche.
Cut to the chase. What do you
Yeah.
got?
Because the problem with Cyberpunk
Your
is
target.
modern day has
I
caught up
trust
with it.
you
Like
know
there's
what
so
it
many
is.
technologies
Relic.
of
Secure
our
your
modern
soul
day that are
trinket.
literally
Key
Cyberpunk.
tech in the program, actually.
And the problem is,
We're
modern
tangling with
Cyberpunk, and this
Aarasaka.
game is emblematic
Making
of
this
it,
heist one
is they
dangerous,
have to
risky
rely on
motherfucker.
imagery
Mhm.
and feel.
Arasaka's poured billions into
Like a lot of
personality transfer
Cyberpunk nowadays
technology.
is like
But me,
stuck in the 80s.
I just want the
Because if
data
you look at
on this
Cyberpunk
one.
in the 90s, like
The chip
90s
is tucked away
Cyberpunk is
inside
very different from the
Konpeki
80s
Plaza,
Cyberpunk.
the hotel. You ever been?
Mm-hmm.
No. Just
Yeah,
never
Johnny
rolled through
says,
that
I'm
neighborhood.
shocked how Keanu
Damn shame.
survived the backlash
The
of the
fresh
game.
they serve
Well, it's
is
Keanu
really
Reeves.
good.
That probably helps.
Chef must have made a
But,
deal with the
Forrester,
devil.
what do you think?
Where's this chip hiding exactly?
In a suite on the top
Don't have
floor.
any opinions because I don't
The
know much
room's
about the
occupied
game.
by Yorinobu
Well, I'm
Arasaka.
just more talking about Cyberpunk in
Yorinobu
general.
Arasaka? He's
Oh.
in town?
Don't you read the scream sheets? The media couldn't
I think it's
do nothing
prophetic in a
before
lot of
coming
ways.
to
It's
Night
funny
City.
that we live
It's
in the
all over the
years that
headlines.
tend to be, you know,
Anyway,
like Blade
he's
Runner and
heir
Akira.
apparent to
It's
the
like I
Aarasaka
think they're both
Empire.
2019.
Saburo,
Yeah, like in this
Arasaka's
game,
only
there are
surviving son.
flashbacks literally to
What?
like
So Arasaka
2022,
Jr. 's planning to
2020.
grab the reins
you
while
know?
in Night
Yeah.
City?
There are flashbacks in the
Only
game
a
that take place
handful of people
before,
in Night
like
City know
before
what the
here, you know?
Arasaka's real plans are.
Oh, is this
Tell me
based
you
on
want
that
me?
board game where like the guy was talking about like the diversity or something and
Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have
I don't know,
an
it sounded
army.
like modern
Hotel's
stuff,
probably a
but it
goddamn
was
I mean,
like,
this is based off the
too.
tabletop game Cyberpunk
Yorinobu
2077,
keeps
yes.
exactly no.
well, it was something about
around.
diversity,
No
culture,
one
something. It was I
Got
think a
rid of
black
it
man
one
in
time,
the
I think.
'80s wrote it.
Yeah, Mike Pondsmith, who
Why is that?
like Mike Pondsmith's actually
Surely
pretty based.
you know what they say about
saying.
Arasaka Intel.
Yeah,
Sneeze in Night City, and a
like
blossom
whatever there
grows
was
from
in the
cherry
'80s
tree in
that
Tokyo.
like
Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
Okay, I found it. It is now accepted among historical scholars
any
that in the
spare
decades
aces up
before
your
the
sleeve?
collapse,
Now
America
it's time to
suffered
show
from the
'em.
sickness of racism and
This should make
quote
your
unquote
prick
cultural
perk up.
identity. Everyone wanted to be
Yorinobu
seen as
recently
special. Every group
swiped
had to
the
be
chip
equal
from
and
an
preferably
Aarasaka
better than its
laboratory.
neighbors and
He's
fought
made
to
a
protected
deal.
special rights. If
Watch.
anyone had something that
He's
someone else
so-and-so.
wanted, they were painted as
Have
racist,
you
sexist,
spotted
elitist, or
my
worse.
ace yet, or
This
do we
divisive
just
me
stop
first
thinking?
attitude eventually tore the fabric of American culture apart and caused it to
Neutral net watch
self-destruct
is
in a
mixed up in
fireball
this.
of competing
provides
ideologies,
net
none of
security
which
for all
truly
corporations.
recognized each other's
And
felicity,
collects eddies
validity,
and millions for it.
diversity led inexorably
But
to
in
anarchy.
this day and age,
Wait,
everyone's
and this was
the
written in
game,
the 80s, right?
and no one can afford
Yeah.
to be a saint.
Holy fucking shit!
To win,
I thought you were reading something from the future.
Yeah, like literally,
Security on
like
the
literally,
device,
he's like
Yorinobu
2 letters
whisked
away
it away in
from
secret.
saying DEI.
Now, where's he hiding it?
That is
Yeah,
insane.
I'm like, holy crap.
Container, one that mimics an organic
That
neural
that is
network.
prophetic.
On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the
Yeah,
case
that's
is-
from like the tabletop version of.
You'll see for
Yeah, and
yourself
like
soon,
like this game had controversy
provided we're done
because
gossiping about
um,
Arasakas.
like they were using like their advertisements which had like
Okay,
trans women
what's
being
next?
sexualized
Now
for
comes
like
the best part.
advertisements, and people were getting mad at
Follow
it for
me.
some weird reason.
Got something for you.
Like, oh yeah, like
Should
of
help me
course, in the
plan
future, you know, of course
brain
they'd
dance
sexualize
from
in that way,
Konpeki
you
Plaza.
know.
How's a brain dance supposed to help?
Obviously, they haven't been on
facts, not
trans
drills.
Twitter much or seeing how trans women
Like look at
Only
like
good for fun.
Caster, like
depict
look at the side.
themselves. I'm just
Jacking off
saying.
too in those boxes.
Caster, can you read out
No,
to
It can be a very useful
Forrester what the
tool.
sign says?
good for analyzing details. Human
The
perception
sign
reduced to
says,
doesn't grasp. Exactly
"Fuck
what
to
you
death,
So what's on the table?
18 plus."
need. Yorinobu's sweet.
I think you'd like this game,
The
Forrester. You
glorious
should try it.
interior.
I think I would.
You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I left
Um,
enough detail to make that
But yeah,
possible.
what's
Like
Johnny
anything
Ortiz
else?
saying?
It's a bit.
Johnny Ortiz. I'm shocked how Keanu survived the backlash in the game. Because Keanu's a survivor, and deep down, Keanu Reeves.
You recorded this?
I don't know the man personally,
You reckon?
obviously,
I
but
wish I did.
Why?
he seems like a really chill dude, and who can be mad at him? Come on, he's America's darling,
You were
Yeah.
inside.
and
Know each other?
It says, I agree,
Well, somebody
Cyberpunk
listen,
equals need 80s.
I know him pretty
This
well.
is Simpsons level prediction. I mean,
Yeah,
holy
an
shit.
arrangement.
Yeah.
Strictly business.
I
Yep.
do
Oh.
think people tend to overuse that
Let's
sense
see
of
this
predict the
brain dance.
future a little bit too much, but yes.
Yeah, but
Judy will
you
know.
really think so
She's a
here?
mox, too.
That's from the version of the game that it is. It's actually called Cyberpunk 2020.
V,
Oh my
this is
god.
important.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Always been
god.
there for me.
they even nailed the
Always helped
decade
out.
and all
I trust
exactly.
her.
Oh
Someone
god.
said that was about 2020. I would have thought they wrote it literally in 2020.
Forrester, you
So,
need
Yeah.
to play this
You'll
game.
be a
I think
good
you'd like
boy.
it.
Tread
I think I
lightly,
would.
and keep that tongue
Ugh.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Yep. And then there's Judy. I remember when I first saw like the trailers, I thought Judy was like the most beautiful person ever. But like now that I know her personality
He's
a
here
little
for
bit,
that
I'm
BD
like,
role. And V,
I'll take
this
Pear
is
now.
Judy. Best brain dance editor
Yeah.
I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
Hey, Judy.
That's kind of like how I felt with the whole
What do you think? Will it do?
like Lucy versus Rebecca thing from Edge Runners,
Mhm. V needs to get
Rebecca.
deep inside.
Where, like-
That's most
I want the short stack.
where
So, let's calibrate.
yeah, where I was like
I mean, Lucy's
You know,
not
it put-
bad. Lucy's not terrible. I'm not gonna say Lucy's
well,
a bad choice.
well, the thing is, like, you're in love with Lucy, and then you meet Rebecca, and you're like, oh, Rebecca,
So,
I love you
yeah,
so
drop
much.
inside.
Well, the thing of like Lucy's not a bad person. The thing is, Lucy's cold. Like they're both loyal. But Rebecca's kind of that like ride or die. That you know.
She is that ride or die. She was actually, I want to say she was actually truly in love with David.
Like I don't. I'm just gonna say I don't think Lucy is a bad choice. I'm not gonna say that. Like I think there's some good qualities of Lucy. I just prefer Rebecca.
So it's pre-crafted, hard.
But see, Lucy eventually just went apathetic. That's what her problem was.
But she never stopped loving him, and she never really betrayed him. That's the thing, though.
That's straight. Yeah, that is true. But she just later just became kind of apathetic.
That's why I
And,
think it's like a personal choice for them too. Because Lucy never did anything like bad, per se.
No.
It's just like if you don't like the apathetic, that's fine. But I'm not saying
Yeah.
that she's an objectively bad choice. You know.
No, but Rebecca was like, you could tell like she was there for him at while he was still pining over
The only
Lucy.
objectively bad choice is Kiwi.
She was there for him. Like she was David's rock. Like she was there for him in his time of need, and he was just too blinded by his
Hit me.
I don't want to say love, maybe infatuation with Lucy.
Oh no, he was in love
That-
with Lucy. They were definitely in love. Because you gotta remember the whole series takes place over quite a while, at least like a couple
Oh, I
of
know.
year or two.
Oh, I know.
Okay, now let's set the.
But I'm saying he's still like infatuated with her, whereas like, you know, I think
Pretend it's an eye exam.
Rebecca had what was like actual like love, you know, where she actually cared and was that, because she was that ride or die, you know, she was not willing to leave David for anything, you know, she's like, I'm here for you, David. I'm there for you when you need me.
Well, the thing is,
You
Lucy
know.
was kind of his gateway to that world. You know.
Need to test your
Yeah,
profile
yeah,
first.
which ultimately destroyed him.
Well, he
know.
destroyed himself. That's kind of.
He did. He did, yeah, and that's the thing is he had no one.
Can't he
Well,
just
he did have people tell him to
Why
stop,
are we
but
wasting
he
time?
just couldn't.
Like literally, if he just would have laid off the crow, like not have gotten, like he would still be alive. That's kind of the whole thing.
Yeah,
Boot it up.
but he did go out spectacularly.
Yes, he went out like a nice city legend. Which, by the way,
Yeah.
there's like a funeral area. You can find David's headstone.
Okay.
Yeah, we will. Once we get out of Watson,
You go in, snatch the cash.
we'll go there and check it out. I'll
We
show
sell
you
the
guys.
BD to those psycho freaks.
Is that a
across the
character
way.
in the story or the player or?
Oh no, we're talking about the anime.
Everything on full blast.
Oh.
Spot us extra
So far,
Yeah.
there's an anime on Netflix called Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I knew it existed. I haven't seen it.
It's
Well,
really good. You're gonna cry, but it's really good.
Hey, you're probably old enough to have made bullcrap tombstones in Oregon Trail.
Everybody!
Yeah.
On the ground! Wanna
Yep.
see it
Yeah.
falling?
Never
Money.
took those
Now,
seriously. It
or I will
was
fucking
always
drop you, I
crazy.
swear to
And
God.
sometimes I forget them and laugh again. Like,
You've
damn,
died of
man.
dysentery.
Now!
Yeah,
I'm
dysentery,
blowing your
yep.
fucking head off.
You have
Yeah.
died of dysentery cruise.
Yeah,
I
but
was
you
so
can put
good at-
whatever nonsense. Although sometimes it didn't have enough letters for like names, so you'd be like Cobra Commandy.
Slow, deep breaths.
Mhm.
Your
Or, like,
cortisol
even
and
better,
adrenaline
like, you'd
spiked,
be
but
playing,
the soft-activated hormone blockers. Nothing
Like,
happened.
okay, like
You're
Cutie's
alive and
Cutie's
well.
cute, but I don't know. She's got that like side shave thing that like
Flash of intense shock.
I don't know, like she's got those eyes that kind of draw you in, but like the side shave just kind of turns me off.
Fuck, that last second.
Yeah, that's been overdone
Could've
to the point where now it's ruined.
Like she's got beautiful eyes.
Trust
Like
me,
Cutie's got
real
beautiful eyes
death
and a
hurts
smile,
much,
but like
much more.
that
Wasn't
hair
sure about
kind of
that.
ugh.
You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode.
I don't get that. I wouldn't do that to my hair as a guy. It's just an awful look. And it's not even two sides.
Yeah.
One. It's just bad.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Remember the link to the BD roller's sensory array?
Well, it's been, and then it's also that the fact it's just been overdone too.
Cam control and
Mm-hmm.
analysis.
It's like the colored hair streak that's just come to be like lazy cartoon shorthand for Asian.
Or
that's why
like
I
the
was
whole
watching-
like half one color, half other.
Yeah, well, it's like I was watching the unreleased Gen 13 movie, and the character Freefall had that hairdo, and she was not Asian. And it's such a weird design because now my brain just looks at that hair color. It's like, oh, Asian girl, which is funny because I've never actually seen a real Asian girl with that hair. Hollywood just decided that every cartoon Asian girl had like a purple hair.
I've seen white girls with that thing, but the thing about that is most white girls you get like a clip on for that streak.
Yeah. It's just one of those weird tropes in like the 2000s, 2010s. Like even the Lego movie had it. Like
Yeah, like I saw a bunch of white girls that had that hairstyle, but not really any Asians.
yeah.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the beginning. Try it. Now for some fun. This here's why you came in the first place.
This is the worst
In
part of the
analysis
game. These
mode,
brain
you get
dance
to
drums
read
are so
and
tedious.
scan details of the environment according to the BD roller.
Because it's like the same thing over and over again. It's just like,
The gun this guy gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
Oh. So for anybody who's interested, I will be streaming after this stream.
What
So
are you gonna be doing?
I'm gonna try. I'm finally gonna try if I can get some people to watch. Finally gonna try to do that GBA mod I was wanting to do today.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Just no one showed up. Like last couple times I've streamed on X. Usually it takes people a little bit to follow in, but usually after like 10, 15 minutes, I usually have a pretty sizable group of people come in.
Okay, right here.
But this one I just had 0 for like 20 minutes, and I was like, all right, I'm in it.
Yeah, like
'Cause I-
sometimes
'cause I don't wanna-
these streams, it sometimes takes like a full hour for people to start.
Well, see, that's the thing is like I don't want to start working on it
This tech
and be done with it, and that's why I'm finally having people come in.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I like working and talking at the same time, so
Yeah. Plus, my thing is,
Now you should see several
if there's no
solid
one, like if their
signatures.
chat's hopping and they're asking me questions, I could do things solo. But like, if someone comes in and there's no action, that like they're just gonna go on out. So that's why I always have other people here. So like, even if even if there's low viewers, I still have somebody to talk to. And so when people get in,
This is a really awkward time for me to say I need to pop off for the night.
oh, go right ahead.
I
Like,
mean,
that's what I was about about to to say say before you start talking about people leaving or not showing up.
to be
It's like,
fair,
okay.
They pick up everything,
you stayed a
all the
lot
elements
longer
in
than I
the
thought
Wi-Fi.
you would.
Then an editor
Yeah, I
takes
did.
it,
I
makes it
didn't.
pop.
I didn't think I would have anything to talk about in the stream where I couldn't see the screen, but
Well, Forrester, you're welcome on here anytime. Anytime you want to come on and like chat, shoot the breeze, you're welcome.
Okay, thanks. I think I will.
All right.
Alright, y'all have a
Anything
good
you want
night.
to shout out? Like any
Chill. It's time to chill.
All right, everybody.
No.
Shit.
No, I don't. I'm good. Screecher issue 4 coming in
October.
October-ish?
Yeah.
October coming
Attaboy.
October. All right. Talk to y'all later.
Yep.
Bye.
Well, that's cool.
Fare thee well.
It seems to me October is the month of the Screecher.
Yeah, that's when I've always been like launching it. So.
Yeah.
But I will say, next year we may be doing Screecher earlier.
Alrighty.
Sometimes you can analyze
Because this is the end of Volume 1, and then we're doing a trade. I might do the trade in the spring. I haven't really decided yet.
Ev's got Kuroshi optics
Okay.
and infrared, meaning
Yeah, because like to be fair, I had
had
like this whole thing planned out, and because we're not doing Quartermain for the time being now, that's like I got holes in the thing scheduled now, so I might switch things around. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really glad Forrester could come on, just like, cause like I get like making this announcement, like wait what's going on, and just having him come on, we explain it, we chat a little bit, cause I want everyone to know like yeah we're fine.
Yeah.
Scanning works on peeps too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning.
Although you could have farmed that viewership by faking a controversy.
I'm not Ethan Van Sciver.
Oh,
I
okay.
deliver my
I
looks.
was like, you could have had a fake fight with him, but you're both in on it.
Oh God, no, no. That is not how I do things, sir.
Just do some Andy Kaufman stuff, where you're just like fake fighting, and it's like, I'll never appear on that asshole show. What are you talking about? And it's like, yeah. And then you fake make up, like, well, we've had some time to talk, and we've hashed out our differences. But yeah, yeah, that's funny. Some Ether Van Shriver stuff. Oh man, don't say his name again because he might show up like Beetlejuice.
Ethan Van Sciver. Ethan Van Sciver. Ethan Van
Oh.
Sciver.
No! You fool! You realize what you have done.
I have invoked the frog.
Oh God.
Like, if you like EVS, that's fine. I don't care. It's whatever.
Oh, believe me, there's a lot of creators that I hate that you all like, and
there's a lot of creators that I hate that you guys like. I keep my beef to myself.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like what you like and like what you don't like. I don't care.
Here's a hint.
It's your money.
If I don't talk about somebody, then there's a very good chance I don't like them.
But I mean, to be honest, though, how hard is it just to keep your schedules?
It's impressive, right?
I'm.
Too bad
I don't
most
know.
of the
I don't know how
days
much
we
of
do
that I
here
want to
are
answer,
for
because that's kind of
flow.
a fine way. Because I've had my stuff about artists as a person dealing with stuff, but I don't want to like say too much.
Let's take a break. Still feel like that kid.
Well, at the same time, it's like, but at least, you do your honest best to deliver. Whereas, like, as opposed to just, it's done when it's done.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I try to keep myself to schedules. I try to keep myself to timelines.
Well, there's always gonna be mishaps. There's always gonna be
no battle plans for first contact with the enemy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's always gonna be mishaps, and there's always gonna be scheduling conflicts and things that pop up, and the printers didn't do the right job or whatever. There's always gonna be
printers.
There's always gonna be some kind of hassle sometimes. But the fact that you actually are genuine with your audience and
Because that's my thing. Okay, the audience isn't fucking stupid. Okay, you guys aren't stupid. All right, you guys know what's up. I just want to treat you guys like the human beings you are. Okay, like
Pecky. Oh.
Like,
and that's more than some of you deserve.
Yes. We've had some people we've had to ban, some very hardcore bunnies we've had to ban.
Judy and Evelyn.
Yeah.
Chill. They're helping me work through this BD.
I'm so sorry about that.
All right.
Oh god.
Uh,
Tell me what this is about.
now he's
still
gonna write
follows
something
me.
on.
He still follows me on Twitter, by the way.
Oh, I know.
Once I'm in.
Oh, I know.
All right, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access.
Alright.
Opening port 177.
Like a scorned lover.
Secure protocol.
Oh god, yes.
Good, I'm going in.
I mean, that's the only way I can put it. You know, my God, I'm like, just get over it, Dan.
You ready?
Yeah, but let's kind of simmer that down. I don't want to, do that.
Yeah. No, do too deflammatory of a stream.
Yeah. Yeah, we are kings, if you will. See, that's the
Nice.
thing. I'm not averse to taking pot shots at the Sun Lord. But
Yeah.
the thing for me is, I do safe targets. Like when it's safe to go after somebody, I'm a bit of like I'll say I'm a bit of a coward.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Adam Smasher.
Well, I just. Oh wow.
Yeah, that's the final boss of
What?
the game, essentially.
Alarm
Yeah.
was fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS.
Hey, go ahead.
Something about lots of seeds.
I was gonna say, well, I mean, like there was that whole beef for a little while with like Ethan and random X user, and
Oh, it's a day that ends in Y, I guess.
Motion sensors, heat
yeah. Well, like I don't know if I don't know if I should mention her name or not, but
Don't.
a certain person I follow, you may follow him too. I don't know, but anyways, they were criticizing him, and of course then of course they had a whole stream where they were just like beating down on her, and I'm like, you guys are teaming up on a random like person who said comments about your stuff, and it's like, you don't look like the bigger man, really.
Yeah, I don't like to do those kind of streams, honestly. Like,
Yeah,
it's one thing
like
if
that's
someone's
like,
talking crap about you and you do something to defend yourself. Like, I get that and I fully support that. But beyond that, it's like,
I need a minute.
well, it's like okay, if you started talking mad shit about someone and then they went on their stream and started talking shit about you, that's kind of fair because you're on equal ground as like creators talking shit to each other. But if it's like, I don't know, like say like Black Reaper Kai says something in, I'm using you as an example, okay?
we love you, Black Reaper.
Yeah, say if Black River Kai said some stupid shit about you, and you had like a 2-hour stream with me and you just talking dog shit about him, that would be so unprofessional. Like, and that's what he did one time.
My disciple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like the whole like
Yeah.
punching down, punching up kind of thing.
Yeah, punching down. Yeah, and it's just like that's not. Doesn't look good. I'm sorry, it doesn't look good.
Here in a drone, ventilation and cooling, servers. Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
It's like you and Dolphus get into a fight.
Yeah,
At least you're both creators.
Yeah,
quote
I
unquote.
mean, he's punching down a little bit, but it's not as bad as like someone like Black Reaper is not a creator. He's kind of an innocent He would be like a bystander to a degree.
He's just a fan, just a normal person, yeah. And then you start having a whole stream just talking dog shit about them. It's like, yeah, that doesn't look good. That's so unprofessional. You should be the bigger man and be now if you want to like address them, like if you have a stream and they say something and you want to have like a conversation with them on your stream, like if they say something while we're having a stream here and you do it, like that's different because you're engaging with your fan base or whatever, or your enemies, I guess, I don't know.
Like,
but
for example, Johnny Ortiz, you are a cool person. I like you. I think you're awesome. Am I doing this right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Heard that? Relic docs got
I guess that worked.
somewhere. Look for them.
But to dedicate a whole stream on like just talking dog shit to someone and put it on YouTube and everything, and it's just like, yeah, that's really, really bad.
Yeah.
Can't be stupid.
I agree.
It wasn't long. Not even
Good.
long enough for me to
All right, so enough about he should not be named. Because I don't want to, I don't want to invoke any of his crazy people over here.
Oh God.
Oh, got any candy left?
But
Steph was pretty.
let's see what's happening over on the Twitter twatter,
The Twitter twatter.
the Twitter twatter, the X zone here. Um, just looking for non-controversies that are happening right now. You know.
Do we have any other topics in the Discord?
I think we kind of went over a lot of them. Okay. Oh yeah, we didn't go over. We talking about Japan and Ubisoft kind of beefing.
Oh boy, there's so many that happen.
Wait, what? Wait, say this again.
It's like the game is cursed.
Yeah. So, I was watching a video the other day where like it was somebody posted on X a video of a Japanese parliament. If that's what it's called, I don't know, but they're you know, their leaders getting together talking, and so they actually brought up Ubisoft and the new Assassin's Creed game up in the parliament. One guy was saying he says he believes in freedom of expression, but he was kind of worried that some of these, and I guess because of people like Jesse Somali, because he's opened the door for assholes everywhere.
I mean, it's not just him, but like a lot of people.
Johnny Somali. I mean, yeah, but he's worried that like that people will come over to because from what I understand, there's actual there's certain places in the game are actual historical places in real life, and like certain shrines and stuff, and so they were worried that like these tourists would come over and like say vandalize the place.
Yeah, yeah, like for example, it's gotten to the point where like a lot of them are I can't really get his data pad.
Pretty fun last time.
They said they said some people have been going up to like the gate shrines and doing like pull-ups.
I've got an idea.
You know, I'm like, come on, guys, can you respect the culture a little bit? Like, come on.
Yeah.
And so he was worried about that, and they were also worried. So apparently, in the game, the character Yasuke, which has been the controversial figure.
Apparently, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
The black samurai.
Yeah.
Apparently, he has relations with a girl who is like a member of like the.
Candy left?
Apparently who's like a descendant of like the royal family. So it basically says like the royal family's blood isn't pure, and apparently that's like a stipulation from like the empire is that you cannot be in the part of the royal family unless you're like one of the Yamato people. So basically you have to be Japanese. And so, like, the fact that, like, a foreigner, like, has a baby with, like, you know, a member of the royal family, it really, like, apparently pissed the emperor off. So, I'm just like, wow, Ubisoft, you were just,
I mean, to be fair, there's so many things. Like, apparently they silently pushed out a patch to, like, so you can't defile the shrines, because that was, like, a big thing.
Yeah, I think that was part of what they were talking about also in the parliament. Yeah, because they were
like,
afraid that
like,
they
really shitty AI voices. It's such a clusterfuck, honestly.
Yeah. Wow, how the mighty have fallen. Remember when Ubisoft made good games?
Good, they made good games.
Once upon a time, they did.
Like,
remember a little game called Splinter Cell?
Get Splinter Cell Chaos Theory.
Sorry to
I
make
guess.
you wait.
Yeah, remember when Chaos Theory was a system seller,
Oh god, yeah.
You wish to
and it was made by Ubisoft. Yeah, they used to make good games. They made the first couple Assassin's Creed games, which were pretty well received, and just now that they've, like a lot of companies, have just gone to shit and they want more money.
nightstand.
Scan Yorinobu's data pad while it's turned on. It's not turning on. That's a problem.
Like they want they want $100 for a game, but they want to make the game stupid.
Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron.
Yeah.
That's why, like, how the mighty have fallen. That could go to Blizzard too.
Oh god, yes. 1,000 times.
And Bethesda's on that way too. They're not there yet, but they're getting there.
Bethesda's long since been on there. Like Fallout 76, ever since that.
Well, yeah, that was pretty bad, but I mean they could make good games, but
Manual details
Yep.
a special tip control container. Relic needs to be
Again, how does it feel to see all your favorite gaming companies just go to crap?
Yeah.
Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor.
It's like
Should be
the
easier
foible.
to
It's like
spot
I
from
say,
the
oh,
windows
I would really love it if X game get remade, and like Clockwork. Someone says, oh, do you really trust like the modern thing?
No, I don't. I mean, that's like I don't know. It's just like back in the day, like if you asked me like what one of my favorite gaming companies was, I would have told you Blizzard right off the bat.
Oh yeah. Like I wanted to work at Blizzard so bad.
Yeah, and it's just like no.
I wish Chris was here. He like him. He's always quick with a Blizzard rant.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Donaghy's. Looks like Mr. Aarasaka.
Yeah, the thing about the thing is,
really think you'll find the chip in there? No way.
so many people wanted to
Chip's
work
too
at
low.
Blizzard, and they
It'll
took
fluctuate.
advantage of it. I mean, that's the video game
Let's
industry
try
in general. Like, I actually was studying to join the video game industry. I was like going to be like an environmental artist.
Program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to.
But I saw how bad
Right.
the industry
Grab
was,
the
and
heat sig.
I kind of pivoted
Matches
to
the
comics,
spec
and
of
that's
the
kind of
box.
led me to where I am now. I think I made the right choice.
Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of dodged a bullet there.
Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
Alright, get out of here. Alright.
Everything you need?
Yep, that'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it.
That'll do,
Wait,
pig.
T-Bug.
That'll do.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here.
Lizzie's
one thing I
bath
can miss
salt.
is I've been playing this for a while. Is
Yeah.
the clothing is pretty much just like cosplay now, but it used to have like
I'll put it
armor
on
and
M's
attributes
tab.
to it. And now they don't, and that makes me
Portable
sad.
device for handling BDs.
Wow.
I already uploaded your
Lug,
calibration
you're doing the
settings.
mumbling again.
Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
Oh dear.
And it keeps
Oh,
you out
dear.
of harm's way. Clever.
Is there something you want to share with the class?
Yeah.
Know what I see looking at you?
Mm,
Walking, talking corpses.
We needed that recording, Judy. The BD practically does our job for us.
So,
The BD.
the script
will
for
be the
Screecher
death
is
of
already
us.
done. That's been done for a
Seriously.
while.
If
Mhm.
Aarasaka finds out you have
So
it,
yeah.
Good, good.
So
I'm dead.
basically, the way we're doing this is,
Judy,
so because Forrester's gonna have a different art style, we're gonna like settle things
Evelyn,
first.
please.
So this week we're gonna
No
have him
shortcuts.
do
You go that route. Silly
character
or
design for
over.
Screecher
So be careful.
and
Of course I
and like a
will be.
test page. I mean, he's got the
Besides,
job, you know.
We'll talk in a bit.
Mhm.
But just kind of nail down the art style and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then the next week he's gonna do thumbnails. And then we're gonna
let's
go into
walk.
full production kind of thing.
Okay. Awesome.
So yeah, we'll be done well before it comes out. So I'm kind of
Well?
excited.
What do you think?
So, what now?
I mean, I still got Project Access coming out next year. That's going to be pretty sweet.
I mean, me alone.
I'm really excited for that
No
because, like,
splitting the payout with
Project
anyone
Access
else.
was my first
No
comic.
middlemen.
That was all the way back in 2020.
No Dex.
And then me and the original artist had a falling out.
If I agree,
But we've kind of
Yeah.
reconciled, and now the original artist is back.
I know.
And we're doing issue 1 and 2.
Whatever you decide, it stays between us.
Mm-hmm.
I can offer 50%.
So it's pretty cool.
Eddie's enough to do whatever
Awesome.
the hell you like.
I'll be finished. Dex won't forgive a dirt move like this.
Been seeing a lot of
Dex
that
isn't
happening
the only fixer
lately.
in town,
What?
But my offer's the only one
It's
you'll
like
ever
people
get.
who just had some kind of
Let me
falling
think
out,
about
Mm-hmm.
coming back together
If you
again
need
and
me, call.
mending things. I've
I'll
just
send
been
you
Well,
seeing a
that's
lot
good.
of posts like
Okay,
that
That's
lately.
good.
Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think the
Hope-
craziness
I'm
is
just
kinda
hoping for
starting-
my turn to come someday.
I really feel like the craziness is kind of starting to die down a little bit. Like people are realizing, you know what? Maybe you know, I don't know. But yeah, let me just check the build guide. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Alright, that works.
How things looking, Mr. V?
Alright.
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Konpeki was worth our time.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic. And a flathead.
Nothing yet. On it now.
So yeah.
T-Bug says no chance of that ship without that bot.
I think we might be wrapping up here soon.
Okay.
You know, what do you guys think? Can you guys go longer, or they're approaching like what the 3-hour mark would have been? So
Yeah.
Mom, hey.
That just depends on what you feel like. You feel like going home another hour?
yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I don't think we've actually really recovered from the stream crash, so that's kind of the
Yeah.
Oh. Need more. Okay. I'm gonna go pay off my debt to Victor. I'm gonna do that. So yeah, is this your first time seeing the Gamecaster?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Actually, like, yeah, actually seen actual, like, you know, gameplay and stuff.
What do you think?
Looks pretty good. I mean, I'm glad they got most of the bugs out.
So you're streaming GBA after this?
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I think I'm gonna grab something to eat, and then I will stream fixing it or modding a GBA.
Alright.
We're gonna install the clicky buttons.
Nice. One of these
You
days
know,
I'm gonna get
I don't
some GBA.
You know, I might work on other things too. You know, depending how fast I do that.
Okay.
Because I do need to fix my Sega CD. It's not working.
Yeah.
Power just went out.
Yeah, I actually I made tacos like right before the stream. I'm gonna finish what's left. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I think I might make a run for the border myself.
Run for the border. Oh my god. But yeah, you should get this game a try, man. What's the
Yeah, I mean, I have it. I just haven't. I have it for Xbox
Series X.
Series X. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's not a bad
the
version.
smart delivery.
Finally scrounged up enough eddies to pay you back.
It's actually not. It's not the base game either. It's let me see what.
Not taking him all the way to my grave.
Here comes Fatty Grunt.
Oh, Nick's
Thanks
what's
again
Nick
for doing
saying?
so much work on me without ever seeing.
Oh, the Knicks. The Knicks has appeared. Wild Knicks has appeared. Sup, nerds? Death has not claimed me yet.
Yes, that is good. We wish you were here, Nix, but we understand you are down with the sickness. So we hope you are resting easy, our friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the best part is, he can't say, "Wait, this isn't Cyberpunk."
Yeah, and it's not a cool sickness like Pomfar, you know.
Oh no, not in the slightest.
Okay, so anyways, I have the it's still in the plastic too. I haven't even opened it.
Oh god.
It's the let's see here, Cyberpunk 2077. It's in a big yellow box, and it has it says in the box it has 2 Blu-ray discs, World Compendium, stickers, postcards, game map, digital access content. Pretty thick too.
Oh, it's a thick boy.
There's a thick boy. It's a thick boy.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. All night long. Well, I'll take a picture of it. Of the game.
But
and,
yeah,
I
think you'd enjoy it. So like, I suggest popping it in sometime this weekend or something.
That's what she said.
See what sucks is I was kind of looking forward to coloring some more pages, but now that Quartermain's on hold, I'm pretty much like I'm actually not doing anything for a while because like I finished the second draft of Lost Kingdom, and the I'm not the colorist of
Hey, V.
I'm not the colorist of Screecher. By the way, the Art at Black is returning for Screecher 3. By the way, I don't know if I said that.
Yeah.
Catch the deets attached.
What about roulette?
But yeah, I dropped that picture in the Discord. Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, it's like it's got a bunch of like other stuff with it. It's not like a collector's edition or anything. It's just got I don't know stuff on it, like extra stuff with it. Over 200 awards. Night City changes everybody. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure story set in Night City, a megapopolis obsessed with power, glamour, and body modifications. You play as V, a mercenary outlaw going after a one-of-a-kind implant that is the key to immortality. You can customize your character's cyberware, skill set, and playstyle, and explore a vast city where the choices you make shape the story and the world around you. Rated M for mature.
Oh, this is very mature.
Blood and gore, intense violence, nudity, strong language, strong sexual content, use of drugs and alcohol. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yes, all the viewer discretion.
That was always my favorite thing before a movie. Viewer discretion is advised. I'm like, viewer discretion kicks ass.
The Don Fontaine voice. Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, viewer discretion is advised. And I'm like, viewer discretion kicks ass. Because you knew you were in for some good stuff.
Oh yes. This one is not for kids. If you're a kid.
Yeah.
Please don't watch. Alright, let's see if I got any upgrades. Nope. Yeah. This is it's so weird. Cause like I'm used to like just being more of a pistol build kind of thing. So like I'm just running in, doing it, but it's fun. It's different.
Yeah, there's a bunch of games that I have like sealed in my collection that I have them sealed not because I'm collecting them, because I just been lazy and haven't opened them up and played them yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of games like that.
I put them on the shelf and I'm like, someday I'll get to you.
Right?
But today is Marvel Rivals again.
I'm doing more of a flash and then get the F out of there kind of thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're bringing a knife to a gunfight, so yeah.
I literally am. Like, I'm trying to play this as Kiro, and Kiro wouldn't use grenades, but it kind of helps the playstyle.
You know what? It's like that Fist of the North Star meme. Using grenades is not a martial art. Hey, but whatever works, right?
Oh god. So Tevya says, great plan. Oh, hey, welcome back, Tevya. Oh god. Alright, yeah, it depends at,
what do you do with those poker chips?
Gotta deposit the eye thing. Where the frick is it? That's the problem. I don't know where this eye is. I gotta look for it. That's the problem. Damage.
The eye of Sauron.
Chromatic line. What the heck? There we go. I had to like finesse it a little bit. Alright.
I like what I'm gonna say it like this. Common commenter Herman P. Hunter is talking about John A. Douglas's book.
On Twitter.
On Twitter, and he says, thus far, the critics of John fall into two categories, which is 1, lies, this is all made up, and 2, yes, it's happening, sucks to be you, you male oppressor.
Well, and like the most common retort is, well, it's that, people are only, industry's just following the trend, ha 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 ha. It's like that kind of like mid-wit comment that we all love.
Really? I guess Star Wars is following that trend too, right into the frickin' oblivion.
Oh no, Star Wars is awesome. They're nothing if not inconsistent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, V, could you investigate?
You enjoyed The Acolyte, didn't you?
I've never even watched it.
Could be junkies, but
Oh yeah, no one has.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no one watched it. And the Ahsoka show, oh my god, that was... I fell asleep during that one. That one was terrible.
I think I watched like part of the first episode. I've had people try and like have me to watch it. I just not good.
So keep him alive.
Alright.
It was terrible.
This is gonna be another toughie.
They thought it was like it was built up as it was gonna be like the savior of Star Wars, because they were gonna like, you know, this was gonna like deconstruct the or he was gonna make the sequel trilogy null and void. All of that stuff is gonna have time travel, you know, and Ahsoka was gonna like basically be the hero of the universe and just make the sequel trilogy not happen. And then yeah, it didn't work out. It just,
oh well, that was
just sucked.
No, I just non-lethal takedown. This game can be fun sometimes. Yeah, cause like I'm actually not supposed to kill the cyber psychos, and like he yells at me if I don't. He's like, "Why did you do the one thing I told you not to do?"
Because it was fun.
I mean, that's one of the reasons. I really don't like having to use this like pink fucking bat. Oh, there's a one-handed glove. Okay, I can just use that then. Alright, let's see here. Only affects shotguns. Only affects blunt weapons. Okay, so I gotta level up my reflexes. For the blade. Okay. What's the comment saying?
I recommend calling Militech Lady. I did watch Acolyte, and man, it was a waste of time.
I
could tell that.
Okay. So do you want to know what one of the best, like, blunt weapons in this game is?
Not the baseball bat.
No. It is called Sir Falstaff. Basically, if you can romance Meredith Stout, when you leave her room, you can pick up her best friend.
Okay.
It's a dildo.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's like one of the best weapons in the game.
Wow. Basically, like, just like
It's literally a
I know, but it's just like GTA San Andreas.
No, oh no, like Saints Row.
Well, I know, but yeah, but you could use that was a weapon in there.
Oh, that's true.
Big giant purple one. Yeah. Aubergine, if you will.
Let's do one more thing. Let's do one more assault, and then we'll call Regina. Because that Militech, I gotta be honest with you, that Militech mission, that can be pretty difficult. Like, it's pretty dicey. So I'm trying to, like, level up a little bit before I do it. I want to get a better on. I think probably what I can do is like it's like a melee shot. I'm probably going to. Oh, photo mode. Nope. What's Tevius saying?
Let's see.
Honestly,
the only good thing Acolyte was Sith Master and Jedi Master, played by the action Squid Games, and that's about it.
I mean, it had Carrie-Anne Moss in it, and I'm not gonna knock Carrie-Anne Moss because, well, she's Trinity, and you know, I want her to have my babies.
Yeah, well,
it's Carrie-Anne Moss. You gotta respect.
I understand, but yeah, but they didn't.
Oh well, that's fair. But I'm not gonna say anything about my girl. I've had a love affair with Trinity for so long.
Especially with the god awful Matrix sequel.
Oh God! Yes.
What made the fourth movie so terrible was the fact that like it was made to own the chuds.
And it failed even at that.
And it failed even at that.
There's supposedly like this whole meta narrative of like, oh, I didn't want to. I was forced to make a movie. They make it without me. You know, like that whole thing. It just didn't work.
Apparently, they said they were really upset that the term "red pilled" became like a right wing thing, and they hated that, so that's why they remade the movie.
Yeah, it's like the whole reason with like the Punisher symbol thing, which we will be talking about Monday on Comics here, and Mike Barron. Like literally, we have one of the foremost Punisher scribes coming to my stream to talk about that. How freaking awesome is that? Sorry, I'm very
Well-
proud that I got him to come in my stream.
Well, give me the most like stripped down explanation of why they changed the Punisher symbol.
Okay, so both cops and police officers starting using the symbol, like Chris Kyle, you know, like the American Sniper guy. And
Yeah.
so it became like a quote unquote like right wing symbol kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they were just like, well, we can't have that. And then they, okay.
And so now they're doing
Okay.
the storyline. Got the popos coming after me. Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Oh, speaking of, man, I tell you what, the wiretap on the phone must be working, because here's a piece of cool Matrix artwork I think you'd appreciate. I'm gonna it's called Collaboration with Matrix, Neo, and Trinity, 1999, drawn for a movie magazine. Looks really good. This would have been a cool, poster, like a movie poster. But let me see here. We put it in the Discord. Okay, here we go.
I'm a little bit busy right now. I'm running from the cops.
Yeah.
I'm literally
As
running from the cops.
as you were wont to do.
Yes, as one wants to do. Like, I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just trying to like duck and weave. Alright. Okay, I think I might have this. Oh god. Got it. Alright. I ran away from the popos. Oh, Tom Steiner. Okay, that'll be important later.
Oh, and speaking of which, I also found another picture which kind of reminds me of you. So there you go.
What the frick?
Just add things to the chat.
Alright. Yeah, I'm heading to a melee weapons vendor. So I can hopefully buy a better sword. Alright, let me check this out. While I'm doing that, I'll read the comments, please.
Bad news. She's
Bad
barely in the
news.
series.
Barely in the series. It's only one episode and a flashback, and
I actually
about
do
it.
like that art, yeah. Oh! So it's actually really funny. Like that last one about showing the rat.
Yeah.
Lug, so I came across a VTuber that's a rat, rat VTuber, and she is base as hell.
Oh yeah, and then I came across a post about her.
Yeah, like apparently, she got the people from France booted her out, so now she's trying to attract an American audience. And look at the comments; she's getting just dragged. I almost feel bad for her, but it's kind of funny. All right, let's just kind of sell this stuff. What sucks is all he has is clubs.
Yep.
Alright, so I guess we are not. Okay, so this was not worth it.
But thanks to their Suzley hibernation implants, the miners were able to survive without access to food and fresh water for 2 weeks.
But yeah, if you Lug, if you go look at those comments, he's getting dragged pretty bad. But I'm sorry that video where she was showing off her rats was really adorable, because she was he had that adorable cute French accent. And I was like,
French?
yes, she's French.
And residential modules are all already available.
Yeah, I heard I watching a video the other day, and it apparently had a random VTuber in it, and I couldn't put down her accent for the longest time, and then I nailed it, and I finally figured out it's Swiss, and I was like, that is such a cute accent.
Yeah, Swiss people can have a pretty cute accent. Not gonna lie. All right, let's move forward. Let's call Meredith Stout the biggest bitch in the West.
Stout here. Start by telling me how you got this number.
No more than your number. Heard you misplaced a convoy.
You shut him up. Spill what you
But yeah, that Matrix artwork is actually pretty good.
Yeah, that is pretty sick. I looked at that and I was like, wow, that would be an awesome movie poster.
Have you read any of the Matrix comics? Because actually, they did a bunch of Matrix comics around the time of the first 3 movies, and they're pretty good.
No, I didn't.
I need to do a Comics Watch episode about those. I think Jared actually owns like the graphic novel. I'm sure if I asked him to, he'd probably say yes. But yeah, that's definitely on the cards.
Awesome.
Yeah. The next review is going to be Wonder Woman, the George Perez run. That was Jared's pick. Because I've been picking them for so long, and Jared's a co-host that wanted to throw the old boy a bone. So of course he picked Wonder Woman. Of course he did.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that'll be fine. It'll be good. Oh, you motherfucker! Oh! Okay, that was unexpected. That's some emerging gameplay. Whip out the pistol. I gotta shoot these mother effers.
Investigation complete. Nothing.
Alright. Yeah, I'm being attacked by random people. Oh god. Oh, and of course the cops are after me. Of course. Alright. That was interesting. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually kind of interesting. Like, did you see that, Caster?
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Came out of nowhere. That was cool. Oh, I took the wrong turn now.
I don't get that reference. It's before my time.
Oh, fuck off.
Just to swing back to that comment, conversation we had.
Yeah, I don't understand that, because, like, you and me, we grew up with media that was decades before our time. Like, we had an entire thing about, like, the Twilight Zone, where the first episodes aired before even, like, a year before my dad was born. You know what I'm saying?
I've probably watched every episode of the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh, I've seen
and that was made it. Yeah, that was made in the 1960s.
I think part of that might be is because we grew up on reruns. You know, where they show.
Yeah,
like, for example, I'm gonna say something, and I guarantee you will complete this. Do fresh air. Come on, you know what the next line is.
I don't know what it is, but I know what the it's Green Acres.
Times Fair. The stores.
Oh, yeah.
The stores. Green Acres is the place to be.
Place to be. Farm living is the life for
and I'm
me.
sorry, that show is funny as shit. Like Zsa Zsa Gabor had Zsa Zsa Gabor had amazing comedic timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy was always trying to sell stuff. Mr. Douglas, I got something for you.
Yeah. Or like
And
Sanford and Son.
Oh yeah, you big dummy.
Look lively. Meredith Stout.
But like
Take it you were the one to call?
or All in the Family. Oh, geez, Sarah, Edith, you jink bitch.
That's rude.
But that's what I'm saying. But like and that was the thing was like back then they needed stuff to put on the TV, and they had all this programming from like decades past. So it was like that's why you had like during the day they would play like reruns of like the Munsters and Addams Family and I Love Lucy and that's another thing. I Love Lucy came out like what in the 50s and I've watched tons of those episodes.
Try that.
I can't tell you how many Three Stooges shorts I've watched.
Yeah.
And to this day, if someone's watching like Three Stooges, I will sit down and just watch the entire thing. Like, when I'll stop what I'm doing and watch it because it's that funny.
Yeah.
It still is that funny.
And that's from the freaking 30s.
30s, 40s, 50s, yeah. Like
and,
it was
and
just.
the other thing is, like I was raised on both my parents' music and my sister's music. Like that's why I love me some Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I used to listen to I've listened to older music. I listened to modern music at the time. It's just that's the thing is like like I said, I think a lot of like what we watched as kids was because they needed to fill time up and they had all this back programming.
Like for example, 12 Zone. Every 4th of July and every New Year's. They'd have a marathon.
Yeah. And for the anime crowd, it's kind of like when you say, hey, when someone who has never watched anime before, and you're like, hey, you need to watch this show that's like 30 years old, came out in the 2000s. That's kind of like what it was. It's like, hey, you need to watch this, and we'd sit there and watch it. But it wasn't
really
anime.
Weird
it was like,
is if Back to the Future was made today, I think they'd actually be going back to like what 1995 or 2005.
It'd be 1995. The far off distant past of 1995.
There we go. What's going on? Cut out
somehow. Back when Donkey Kong Country was coming out.
I told you. I fucking told you.
PlayStation was just coming out.
Oh, the PlayStation came out in '94.
I need a bot.
But yeah, that was an
guys who
interesting
ripped
time.
you off have it. Promise me that bot. I'll point the finger.
See, and the N64, I find it to be a really interesting system.
Could just take it by
because like everyone talks about it, but there's only like
so I could go
maybe 10, 20 good games to that system at best.
But on one condition.
Yeah, and honestly, I really don't care for the 64. That's why I don't really own one because there's not really that many games I want to play on it.
Sounds solid enough. I'm in.
You pay with that chip, and that's all you gotta worry about.
But to me, for the N64 doesn't really interest me as a console. But I mean, as far as like I know people, it was their their first console, or or they had a lot of memories of it and everything, and that's fine and that's cool, and I understand it, and I respect
it.
it.
The thing about the N64 is, there may be only like maybe 10 or 20 good games, but like those 10 or 20 games are literally some of the best games ever made.
Oh yeah, exactly. People still talk about it to this day.
Like I like the PlayStation better because it has a wider berth of like quality games. Because like everyone has the same N64 library. Like pretty much everyone has all the same N64 games, but nobody has the same PlayStation library.
No, they may have a lot of the same games,
There's
but
overlap,
nobody has the same.
But everyone
there's
has
overlap.
the same 10. Everyone has the same 10 N64 games.
Yeah.
By the way,
And
for those who are looking for drama, we're not saying the N64 is bad. We're not saying those games are bad. We're just commenting.
Yeah, me personally, I don't care for the 64. It's not a system I like. I hate the controller. It's the most awkward thing I've ever fucking held, except for maybe a Dreamcast controller.
Dreamcast controller I find to be oddly comfortable. The problem with
I don't
Dreamcast
know.
controller is the frickin' cord.
Yeah, that was a very stupid design the way they did that. Also, I have bought a. I'm gonna probably install it on a stream, or I'll make a video out of it. I don't know, but I did buy a power supply replacer for the Dreamcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what this will do? Yeah. So what this will do is it replaces the entire power supply, and replaces the power cord, and you can power the whole thing off a USB-C cable.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, I love how like moddable the.
And the thing is, it's not really it's not a permanent mod, because it just you literally like unscrew the power supply, take it out, and then pop this in and just screw it in and plug it up, and that's it. Like, there's no real modding to it. It's just, plug and play, basically, almost, essentially. So as long the only tool you'll need is a screwdriver, and maybe a proprietary.
Well, you also need the Gira tool, so you need that.
Yeah, but I'm saying you may need a proprietary screw. I don't know. I have to I think it just takes Phillips screwdrivers.
Well, as a person who mods consoles a lot, I want to ask you, what is the easiest and the hardest console to work on?
Okay, let's see here. Of my experience, I'm going to say that because I've not worked on every console.
Okay.
I will say which one is giving me the hardest trouble. Well, I will say, before because they've gotten a ton easier, but the Game Gear was really hard to mod the screen, because like there was so many wires that had to go to so many different points.
Okay.
And the original McWheel mod, if anybody knows that was kind of a pain in the ass, but now they've certain companies have streamlined the process, so it may modding it's a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what is really giving me a lot of trouble. I want to say like anything where you have to like alter the shell, because I know like modding the GBA initially was like just such a pain in the ass, because a lot of the screens didn't exactly fit, and you had to like cut inside and cut apart, and if you cut too much, well then you've ruined the whole thing.
Right.
So you had to like, and then you had to like cut, and you had to like sand things down so they would be level and everything, and that was a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to think just what is a really hard mod. I would say probably modding the NES was a hard mod.
Really?
Yeah, modding the RGB, mostly because if you don't have a desoldering gun, it is a very, very hard thing to do, because you got to take the picture processing unit out. You have to take that out. You're going to reinstall it on the mod board, but you have to take that off the main board, and there's a big piece of copper that there's a big plate of copper that a couple of the pins are connected to, and it acts like a giant heat sink. So to actually heat up that solder takes forever, and it doesn't soak up into a solder wick. So if you can do it with a solder wick, you have my utmost fucking respect. But I actually had to call in a favor. I mentioned the story on the actual RGB video I made for it. So I kind of cheated when I did my RGB installation on my NES. I could not do it. I actually ruined 2 motherboards trying to get that damn PPU out. And so I contacted I went on Reddit and I made a post saying, hey, I need some help here. And a professional installer contacted me. And he said, hey, I have a motherboard I can sell you. And I said, well, can you do me one solid? Can you take that PPU out for me?
Wait,
and just yeah, he took the PP out. He took the picture processing unit, the PPU. He took the PPU out for me, and so I bought the motherboard from him for $60, and this is like several years ago. So yeah, so he charged me $60 for it. So I bought the motherboard, and and he sent the PPU separate, or not sent it separate, but he put it in the box separate, so that way I could go ahead and complete the rest of the mod, because I was literally at a standstill because I did not have the right tools for it, because I could not complete the job. You have to take the PPU out to do it, because you're going to put the mod board where that is, and then put that on top of that chip on top of the mod board. So basically, the mod board is intercepting the signal.
All right, real quick, look at the lighting. Look at the freaking lighting on this right now. Look how cool that is.
Oh my god, it's like a Kenny Rogers roaster.
Like seriously, you need to play this, my friend.
I know, I have it. I literally have it next to me. I recommend scanning the chip.
I'm not doing a Netrunner build. This is pure melee. I don't have the capabilities of doing that. I'd ruin it. So.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so like I think that was the hardest, from the fact that like I did not have the tools to do it. I still don't own a desoldering gun. I would like to buy one, but they to get like a really good one, it's like $200. I just haven't got around to buying one, but they are really awesome. Because what they do is they heat up the pins, and then you press the trigger, and like it vacuums up the liquid solder basically.
I'm just here for the
Yeah, so and you can get something done like in a matter of seconds that would take me like all day to do. So, but yeah, I was very grateful to that guy, and actually, you know, I gave him a lot of shout outs on my video.
By the way,
and I actually
this quest is very precarious. Shit can go sideways real freaking quick if you play it wrong.
Well, shit goes for you too.
But yeah, I even posted a link to his website so people could like get his services if they needed them.
Make me. Thought you'd never ask.
Jack.
Oh, and he also recapped the board for me too. That was actually fun also. So yeah, and the board was clean too. Like it looked immaculate. I was like, oh man. So yeah, it did a real good job. I forgot his name. I have to actually go back and look at it later on, but yeah, he did a real good job for me.
What you blowing?
That's actually when I was kind of starting out. So hopefully my skills have gotten better since then. But I would say probably another hard one to do is the RGB mod for the Sega Genesis. That one's kind of like not really hard. It's just arduous. It's just it's gonna take you a minute to do it, and that's the thing. Like,
Corpse fed it to their fighting.
when you're modding something, you don't want to like rush. You just want to take your time. You want to take your time, even if you've done it a million times, you want to just take your time.
Because all it takes is one mistake.
Really, you should always
One mistake, and depending on your repair skills, you may have fucked something up beyond repair. Again, according to your repair skills, because I've seen things where, like, to me, it would ruin a whole thing for me, and then other dudes are like, I got this. They're like, they jerry-rig something I would never have even thought of.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you've seen some horror stories. Where like it looks like a freaking rat's nest in there.
Oh yeah, I've seen people like they've soldered something, but they don't really like solder it good, so they just pour hot glue over it. And I'm like, yeah, because that's not going to be a fire hazard.
Oh, I love like how you can see the door open and then Rick comes out. I love little background detail where like you're talking, if you're paying attention, you can see him coming out. That is so freaking cool. Like this is like my third playthrough of the game, and I just noticed that. That is so cool.
That's awesome.
Yep, we'll take it.
Free. Sure. Yeah. Let's see your cred.
Brick got it. It's all paid up.
There's Brick.
Brick got it. I don't see any fucking brick around here, do you?
Fuck Brick then. Let's cut a new deal.
Now that's good business.
I am trying hard not to make this go tits up. I like tits when tits go up, but not in this one.
Relax.
Yeah.
Got him right here.
Just like that. Without batting a fucking eye.
I hand over the chip. You hand over the body. Clean and easy. No complications.
Yeah, I'm just staying quiet because I'm trying to like see how this goes.
And you notice how there's some stuff where like a thing is going down, so you have to like make a decision or pressure. It's so good.
Say who you're working for.
Dexter Deshawn. That's who.
Dexter Deshawn. The lord ass who punching animal fucked half of Pacifica? And he ain't dead?
Yep, there we go. I may have done it wrong.
Cut loose! What is going on? Shit!
Oh, come on, die, you motherfucker!
3 times over. Yeah, cut off. Grab the gear.
Yep.
Button control.
Yep, shit just went tits up. I think I made the wrong decision, but we're just gonna go with that anyway. Oh,
all right. Yeah. Well.
That's a really powerful gun, honestly. My last playthrough, it literally took me through the whole game.
Got the set, bot and controller.
Let's go.
Oh, you got the Sandevis in?
No, not yet. I need to visit a Ripper Dock and get the Sandevis in, honestly. That's gonna be part of my build. It will be, actually. Because the thing about Kiro is he's got like kind of like Matrix-like reflexes. So Sandevis stand's actually pretty important for that. Like, I'm trying to play this as if he's Hero from Torn Samurai.
Okay.
Plus, I thought you loved me.
Yeah, I know. You said that.
Yeah, I mean, like, not exactly, like, you know, because sometimes I'm using guns when I have to. But, you know.
Oh, good. Let's go.
Like, for example, he's not really a net runner, but I'm doing it anyway because...
I can do!
See, like, you see how, like, they were just trying to, like, do, like, a counter hack thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, reboot optics.
I am the Genji.
I am the walrus.
Why do I gotta do everything myself?
See, like, they're doing short circuit. Like, yeah, I love how immersive it is.
Yeah. See, so this game is pretty much like, I was like, it's much better to play than it was on launch, right?
Oh, very, very, very much.
Okay. Because that's actually what kept me from this game was the fact that it was buggy as hell.
Yeah, this is much better. Need authorization. Cause there's a guy I gotta save there. It's like a little hidden side quest thing. Where are you, mother duckers? Yeah, so like think of this as like it's kind of like Skyrim Oblivion kind of thing, but better.
Yeah.
Like there's different play styles. Like I'm doing a melee build.
Yeah. It's like the Elder Scrolls Cyberpunk.
Kind of. Yeah, I'm fast.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like free him here.
I'm gonna have to switch headsets here. My stuff's down, so I will be right back.
Kind of like. I need to like find a way to sword authorization. I'm trying to figure out.
That's all of them.
Yeah, like for example, there's cameras. I can turn them off or I can control them. And like you do like there's a lot of options for level up
Bueno, ¿qué chingados estás esperando?
Oh, you're almost dead. Let me kill you first. You need to die. Let me kill you, please. There, dead now.
Look at you like a pig!
Alright, there I go.
Skill charge should open. Where, there's one of them.
It's Saturday night. I have no date. I have my bottle of Shasta and my All Rush mixtape. Let's rock. You know what that's from?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's from Futurama. It was like an episode where like they were literally getting invaded by space invaders. Like it was like if uh they're getting attacked by like video game villains, and of course one of them was like space invaders, but he had to control their they had the anti space invaders tank looked exactly like space invaders, and you controlled it like through an arcade cabinet. And they're like, no, we have no one with that skill to play. No one's played these games in like 1,000 years. No one has that skill. And then like Fry gets up and he's like, I do. So before, yeah. So then he's like, all right. He's like, all right. It's Saturday night. I got no date. I got my bottle of Shasta and my All Rush mixtape. Let's rock. And then then it shows him like playing Space Invaders while listening to Tom Sawyer.
Can I just say, I actually think Pixels is not as bad as movies as they have.
I've never seen it, so I don't know.
It's very bland. Like, I do love like the beginning where he's sleeping with this lady and they're like going to the White House, and like he's like a cable repairman, and she thinks like, oh, I work in the White House. You're a cable repairman. It turns out he's best friends with the president. And then when he says, looks like somebody's more important. It's like, see, like people like look at Adam Sandler and like, oh, all he does is shitty Netflix movies. Like, I'm sorry, he had like this amazing run in like the late 90s, early 2000s of like amazing movies like Mr. Deeds. I recently watched 51st Dates, and that movie actually was surprisingly good.
Oh, 51st Dates, yeah, that's actually a really good movie.
Oh crap.
Playtime's over.
Let's go. Oh god, this game can be so much fun sometimes. Oh god, it's like there's moments where this game just like freaking shit. Oh god, and this is like definitely one of those times. So I'm just like I'm doing a scan to see if there's any pickups. Die, monster! You are going to
Belongs
die.
here.
Who?
But he belongs here.
Yeah, but he belongs to be dead. Oh, this one. This is the one where like I can let Rick. Yeah, like I can let Rick die.
Get out of here. Dying for some fresh air.
Wait, maybe it's because I did it differently. Because there's supposed to be like a giant robot right here. Huh.
Dick. They got those things buzzing around everywhere.
All right, let's go meet. Let's see if I played this right.
Dun dun dun.
Oh.
Dealing with Maelstrom, huh? Never ends well, does it? Looks like you two lucked out a bit.
What happened to Stout?
She placed some bad bets. Her
Oh,
clock ran out.
I played this wrong. We're not getting the
Suffice to say, you
dildo.
won't be seeing her again.
Oh, thank goodness.
I think
Oh,
we're done.
man.
And doubt you'll find much inside. Pretty tough to get corpses to talk.
You'd be surprised.
Is the
I'm
stream
sure I'll
still
manage
going?
something. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it says it's live.
Let me just check real quick. Alright, yeah, we're good. So I was just looking at it. I was like,
Tevye says, I see everything went to hell.
yeah, I mean, don't call it Maelstrom for nothing.
In any case, I don't regret switching my
what'd you
life
say?
up the way
Nice,
I did.
what? Nice what?
Now that'd be the sweet taste of success, my friend. Hey, call up Dex. Let him know we got
He
his
said,
toy. Meeting to
nope.
celebrate at the afterlife. Ahí luego, V.
Nope. Star Staur.
I will say we are gonna stop right before the heist. We're gonna save that for the next stream. I know that for certain.
How'd it go? Run into any trouble? And what about the Militech angle?
Sure, of course it was trouble. Boys couldn't have given two shits if you and Brick had shaken on it.
How'd you get him on board? You used the corpo one?
Met with Stout, managed to strike a deal.
Well, well.
Gave me the chip with the scratch from Maelstrom.
Oh, well, that's
So you paid for the
shitty.
court cash?
No. Decided I could use the Eddie's money. Finish this another time.
Yeah, then he got like the,
You were talking about... No. Decided I could use the Eddies myself. And I just grabbed the bot.
Just like that?
Not just. Had to use violence.
You got some balls, Mr. B.
We're all set. Ready to go. What now?
Now we do the job I hired you to do. Grabbing that violent shit. We'll talk about the rest of it.
I gotta go.
oh crap. Alright. Yep, I got. Yeah, because like Watson is in lockdown, so like I can't exit.
Now we can talk. Go ahead.
We'll talk about the rest of the afterlife. See you later.
Great. Be there in no time.
Alright, so like yeah, that's like I think we're gonna start wrapping up, I think. Because this is a good place to stop.
Right.
I mean, I'll still do a few more things. You know, I'm kind of on the way. I always like to end my Cyberpunk session by like going home and sleeping. It's kind of like the extra immersion. No, I'm not here to kill you guys. You guys get to live another day. You get to die another day. Fuck the dork.
Isn't that a James Bond movie?
Yeah. Hi. Oh God! You see the way it like it ragdolled like that? That is so funny.
Oh, it was pretty relaxed.
What is it with? I don't know. All right.
See ya, Trevia. Trevia.
You taking off there? All right.
Yeah, just see ya, man.
Yeah, we'll be finishing this here. Oh, tier 3. Wow. Already. Dang. Alright. We leveled up too, that's cool. Alright. Let's go home. Alright, where is home anyway? There we go. Oh god, it's spawned all the way up there. can't hear this, Casper.
Till you bring me up.
What?
Yeah. Huh?
You can't hear this, but the music is amazing.
No, yeah.
Here. Yeah, I'm trying to find like my way back on the street. We're almost there.
Oh wow! So apparently in Vegas they have police cyber trucks.
Oh god.
And I tell you what, with all the lights and stuff on it, it looks like something from like a 80s science fiction movie.
I think they added the Cybertruck to this game. I can't remember. Oh god. Oh. Oh, and I'm dead. See, this is the thing, when you anger a gang so much, they come after you like that.
Running out, but the music never stops.
Where is my... There we go. Like, I could fast travel, but, like, I'm trying to be immersive here.
Yeah.
Alright, so to wrap up, tomorrow, me, Caster, and Lug will be talking about some hero games on
Yay.
yep, on Extra Credits, the podcast. Sounds like Spaceballs. Baseball's podcast. On Monday, me and Jared will have Mike Bear and we'll be talking about Punisher. Pretty cool. Tuesday, we're continuing with Final Fantasy VII. We got past this one last time. So yeah, we're going to be doing that game for a while. And then on Friday, we have the Friday night feature. We're talking about Batman and Robin.
Awesome.
Yes, and Jared will be there, so I'm already regretting it. But yeah. And then next Saturday we will be doing Cyberpunk, as this game deserves its guest view. But yeah, Caster, I do highly recommend you play this game. I think you'd enjoy it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely gonna do that. I don't know when, but I'm definitely gonna do it.
Yeah, it's not like you have to go out and play the game.
Yeah, no, I got such a bag. Yeah, no, we can just pop it in right now, but you know.
you could actually, but we got stuff
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah, so. But yeah, anybody in the chat still there? Yeah, probably about here, maybe in an hour. I'll be on X streaming, so yeah, go ahead and join me there.
Because X gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you and Caster. Oh yeah, all night long.
I need to do like one of my earliest playthroughs. I think it might have even been like my first playthrough was Resident Evil 2, and I modded it. I want to do that again so bad. All right, we are home. Let me just save the game. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Sorry for the mix-up. We'll be here next week. And as always, I can only show you the door.